right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. We are back here for another weather video. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Firstly, as we take a look at the national picture here, as you can see, there's quite a lot going on actually out here. Western half of the country, not seeing hardly anything going on. There's not much to talk about. Eastern half of the country, not a whole lot to talk about either. There's some showers, obviously, out in the Carolinas, Virginia area. It's mainly two areas. It is the central part of the country, which includes us. As we firstly, let's jump right into this. We do have some rain showers that is going on here across Minnesota, St. Cloud area, Mankato, central Minnesota. And then we have some light showers just east of Sioux Falls, and then we have activity down in Iowa, Des Moines, Mason City, Fort Dodge, Waterloo, down towards the Omaha area. And then it extends all the way south, and so that is where we have rain showers currently. That will continue. The track of this, as you can see, it is moving in a very slow pace. It is moving very slow, kind of in a northeasterly direction. Now, there's another big weather topic that I wanted to touch on, because it doesn't affect our area per se, but it is a huge weather topic. It is, everyone has seen it by now. If you've been online at all, everyone knows about it. Of course, we're talking about the Hurricane Melissa that is impacting the Jamaica area. This is a huge weather topic, and unfortunately, it made landfall this morning in Jamaica and causing a lot of issues, a lot of problems down in that area. Also, so taking a look here, you can see it. Here's where we're at. Right now, it is a Category 4, and it is projected to weaken now, but it's going to take a while yet before it weakens. It's supposed to impact the Cuba area now. Eastern Cuba is supposed to get impacted here by this hurricane, and then it eventually make its way towards the Bahamas, just east of the Bahamas, and then it'll track into the Atlantic. So, again, the main topic, our thoughts go out to the Jamaica area, anyone in that area, as a very dangerous and life-threatening situation going on here in those areas. So, again, that is the main weather topic that we have going on. And so we don't have any updates yet on casualties and injuries and damage and stuff like that, because it's happening right now. The hurricane is still going through the Jamaica area as I speak. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to talk about at the moment, as this hurricane is going through the Jamaica area right now still. So we'll get updates as we get them in the coming days. So be sure to stick with us as we'll give you guys updates. But for our area, pretty quiet overall. Again, not a whole lot to talk about. It is cloudy out there. It's chilly. Temps are around 50 degrees. And we do have these rain showers again in Minnesota and Iowa that will continue the rest of the day. Before South Dakota, not a whole lot going on. Nebraska, same thing. Not a whole lot to talk about. So let's hear a brief word now from our sponsors, and then we will jump to what's next in our forecast, model runs, and all that good stuff. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's hear a brief word from CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Okay, so taking a look at your future radar picture and playing this out again, those rain showers will continue this evening across Minnesota and Iowa. Overnight, we expect those showers to fade away. Continue in Iowa overnight, but Minnesota side of things will be clearing out tonight. And then for your day tomorrow, things are going to clear out. We are not seeing anything really in this forecast tomorrow. There's not much to talk about. We got a high pressure over us, so we're going to be pretty quiet. And then once we get towards Thursday, same story. We're not seeing a whole lot here. Now if we switch over to the Euro, give us a little bit farther out picture. And again, tomorrow looks pretty good. Same thing on Thursday. Maybe a couple light, very light showers. Maybe possible. Maybe a 10% chance there. Not looking likely. And then Thursday night into Friday morning, there could be a few very light rain showers. Northeast South Dakota and maybe southwestern Minnesota. And very light showers. And then on Friday, there you go. So that is about it. Other than that, for your weekend, Saturday, looking dry. Not seeing a whole lot there. And same thing on Sunday. We are not seeing anything. Sunday night, there could be a few very light showers, central Minnesota, northeast South Dakota. But that is about it. We're not really seeing a whole lot here. Now, if we get towards Monday, we're not really seeing a whole lot here either. So really, this is looking like a very quiet forecast. Again, Tuesday, this is a week out. Not seeing anything. So, we'll see what happens after, we'll see what happens later next week. But for the foreseeable future, for the next week or more, we are looking at a pretty quiet forecast overall. So, not a whole lot to talk about in the weather department. Again, the hurricane, that's the big weather topic, really. And it doesn't affect us, obviously, in our area. And for overnight lows tonight, we'll have overnight lows in the 20s and 30s as we take a look at temperatures. And tomorrow, temperatures mainly in the 50s for our area. Maybe a few 40s here and there, northeast South Dakota. And then on Thursday, we're looking at temperatures once again in the 50s, maybe a few 40s here and there, maybe Watertown, maybe down to northern Iowa. Low to mid 50s for most of us, Sioux Falls there included. And then on Friday, could dip back in temperatures a little bit, back into the mid 40s perhaps. Some cooler weather looks like on Halloween. So it does look like your Halloween forecast looks to be a little bit on the cool side, but we're still looking at a pretty solid Halloween forecast overall. Still looking pretty solid. Temperatures in the 40s for highs. So it does look like Halloween forecast looks pretty solid. Again, just cool on the cool side. But it does look like it's projected to be sunny and not seeing any moisture whatsoever. So no rain, no snow. Just a cooler Halloween forecast. And then after that, November 1st, as we turn the page into November, what are we looking at? Well, starting November, we are looking at a pretty nice forecast. 40s and 50s on Saturday, 40s in the east, 50s out west. And then on Sunday, a little bit warmer. How about this? 60s and 70s returning to the forecast. Mid-60s for Sioux Falls. Mid-60s across South Dakota. 70s possible in Nebraska, as well as far south central South Dakota, down near the Mission area, Valentine area. And then on Monday, looking at temperatures in the 50s and 60s again on Monday the 3rd. Now, next Tuesday, a week out from today, how about that? 50s and 60s again in our forecast. Maybe even some low 70s out west near Rapid City. That would be quite something if that plays out. I mean, that's a very warm forecast for this time of the year. Very mild forecast. So that's what we're seeing here. And then by Wednesday the 5th, we're looking at once again 50s and 60s in the forecast. So for the foreseeable future, we're going to have a little cool down by Halloween. But then after that, we are looking at some very nice weather after that. Okay, so that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel and drop a comment down below as well. Let us know your thoughts. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and X. That's where we are most active. And also we do have Instagram and TikTok as well. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.